Let me walk you through a project available on GitHub. There is a project called Game of Life which is available as a public repository on GitHub. So this project is a simple Maven project. And as we discussed, since it's a Maven project, it will have a file called pom.xml. Pom file is very important and this file is present in the root location of the project. Developers, along with their source code and along with their test cases, either unit test case or whatever be the test cases, along with the test cases and the source code, developers have also placed the pom file. So to execute any Maven commands, this is mandatory. So let us get through the pom file. See, there is a first element which is very important called project tag. This is called root tag of the project. And this pom file will contain all the information of the plugins that are required to build this project, as well as this pom file will give you all the information of the dependencies and libraries that are required for the project. So let's talk about some of the important elements here. The first most important is model version. It should be set to 4.0. Then we have something called group ID. Group ID is an ID for a group of projects. Like in an organization, we may have a bunch of projects. So we want to give a unique name for this group of projects, something like a domain name. So that's a group ID. Then comes artifact ID. Artifact ID is actually the name of the project. And then so the version of your project, and then the packaging format, and so on. These are few important elements through which you can get some information about the project. And then if you scroll down, you can see here plugins element. So this will have all the information of the Maven plugins. Like we discussed, Maven has different phases. Each phase would be executed by a plugin. So you can see here Maven compiler plugin. So which version of Maven compiler plugin should be used? Everything here. Similarly, Maven Surefire plugin and so on. So all the plugin details, which plugin to be used and the plugin version documented in this pom file. So when you are executing any Maven command, Maven will download these plugins with the respective versions from the central repository and place them in the local cache and uses them to execute the task. So this is how all the plugin information is documented here in the pom file. Also, if you scroll down, we can see another element called dependency. You can see here dependencies. So all the dependencies which are required for this project, like maybe JUnit dependencies, Hamcrest dependencies, and so on. All the dependencies, libraries, which version of the dependencies, everything documented. So again, Maven will download these dependencies automatically from the central repository to the local cache and use it for the project. So this is the major information, main information present in POM. That's why POM file is like a heart for Maven. Any command if we are executing, Maven goes to this POM file, get the information and execute the task. So that's a POM file. Now let us execute some Maven commands on this project. So to do